Hey, what's going on? My name's Carlos. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video with me today. I hope you find it valuable, educational, and that it can be very helpful for you and your company. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, for US software development companies, how to add 4 to 8 high quality clients every 30 days without relying on paid ads and referrals using a done for you custom cold outreach system. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through on how to add 4 to 8 new high quality clients effortlessly every single month without investing huge chunks of money on paid ads or relying on good reviews and referrals, networking events, etc., etc. So let's talk about that. So if you're a CEO, CMO, or founder of a US based software development company who is going to drastically increase your MRR without adding any extra cost, desires to book more quality sales meetings automatically into your calendar without much effort or sacrifice, which results in more conversions and sales and ultimately more revenue, is tired of spending thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars on paid ads only to get unqualified, mediocre leads into your pipeline that never convert, is relying on referrals and wants to break that unpredictability in terms of scaling your business, and is constantly wasting time micromanaging SDRs, their cold prospecting efforts just to barely get any results from some of them. So if any of this resonates with you, then stick around. Because here's the truth. You can 100% land consistent 4 to 8, if not more, high quality clients every single month with close to zero effort through the process of outbound. Outbound is very powerful, but however, most software development companies are doing it wrong. They're doing lead generation completely wrong. They use outdated tools and strategies that used to work maybe a couple years ago, but not in today's ever-changing market. Most software development companies are so busy that they don't have the time to keep up with all these trends, all these constant changes in the market. That you just have to research and be on top of every single day. Also a lot of them lack the knowledge to identify the correct audience. Like, who are they speaking to? Like, what is the right type of client that I want, and that would most benefit from my service? Lack of expertise to optimize these offers and make them stand out. So they're sending generic offerings, generic offers, generic messaging that really does not stand out. And it's a must. It's a must to work on these if you want to be competitive or just crush your competition. Stand out from the competition. Lack the time and effort to come up with unique strategies for powerful lead gen campaigns, because it does take time, it does take testing, and it does take in-depth market research. So my name is Carlos. Like I said, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Scaling on Demand, and we are a team of outbound lead gen experts having expertise in running successful cold email campaigns in the past for companies such as like different industries, but more so in the software, the SaaS industry. How a little bit about more than 2 years ago. So after many trials and errors with these campaigns, we actually realized that there's three major moving parts that make or break any lead gen campaign. And we came up with a little secret sauce formula for you based on this, so that we can bring the best results for our own campaigns and for our clients' campaigns. And this formula is super simple. You can see it there, super simple. It covers everything from A to Z, from starting process to the end process. And the formula is this: precise targeting. Know who you're speaking to. Know, absolutely, like, have knowledge of who your ideal prospect is. Then strong offer. Create a strong offer around that. Like, what message is going to resonate with them in this market, and then do so at a volume, scalable volume rate. So now you're sending to more and more of these people with the correct messaging. After doing that, cash flow. Sky's the limit. So we want to dig a little bit deeper though. Let's do that. With the frameworks and the steps that we take in order to do this, make this a reality for you. So there are actually four main steps to take to get these ice cold prospects that have no idea who you are. They're the people, these are the right type of clients that you need to work with, but they have no idea who you are. They don't know who your company is and what you're selling. And turning them into interesting burning hot leads that are ready to meet with you and your sales team ready to book that call, and talk to you and your team, see how you can help them out. So step one is to find and identify that ICP, that ideal client profile. Who is this person? Who is this company that we want to sell to? So before, a lot of software companies would just sell to just about anybody. You just shoot your shot up in the air, so you'll get hooked. And the problem with that is, hey, you're wondering, is there going to be any ROI? Like I said, spending hundreds of dollars on ads, different things. Like you don't really know who you're targeting, relying on past clients, your network, attending all the events just to end up pitching your services to the wrong crowd. So what does that result in? That results in wasted money on ads because it didn't work. You're targeting the wrong people. No specificity on who your actual ICP is. So you waste your time speaking to the wrong people who are never interested in what you have to offer. You wasted saliva. You wasted, let's be honest, you wasted time. You wasted all your efforts, marketing efforts, sales efforts into this person that was never really interested in the first place. And because of that, you end up working, with horrible clients. Like not everybody's going to be as profitable as you think. And these clients, what they do is that they micromanage your every move. They don't really see the value in your service, and eventually burn you out. So, how do we do things differently here? So, the new way of doing things, and this is something that works much better, is we leverage your case studies. So we take your top 3 to 5 case studies. We create targeting lead lists around that, matching your exact avatar, your most profitable avatar, and with the correct tools, cloning these type of clients and building high quality lead lists around that. And then we dial in all these efforts, all these marketing and sales efforts, into that one ICP. And then by building this, what does it result in? By building these targeted lead list of your ICP, we're practically, like I said, leveraging your strongest case studies and placing them into the correct eyes. Because it's not the same with you can take your best testimonials, proof, added credibility and all that, guarantees, bonuses, all that good stuff. But if it's going into the wrong eyes, you're not going to get good results. So we want this formula to get everything right. So after that, you close these clients easily. You hop, they hop on a sales call with you. You explain everything, detailed explanation. They understand, like, wow, I need this. This is what I've been looking for. Because they know what you're selling, who you are, and what you're worth, so you can start charging premium prices from now on. So, what is the insight on this? Because you're filtering the right people, you're taking the time to understand your market. Now, there's success through profitability. They're aware of their pain, they understand your worth, and the sales calls will flow much easier without stress. And you're not gonna hear that negative word discount, on the sales call, because rarely ever gonna, hear that word, because they understand who you are and what you're selling. Now, what do we do with, now we have this avatar, building lead list around that. Now, what do we do? So step 2 is packaging these services into a compelling, strong based offer. So the old way of doing things was, you would sell the feature, you would focus on the tech, you would post generic offers to prospects that, like I said, I mean, even if it's the right person, they're not really going to resonate with it, because it's things that they've seen before, heard before. They see zero value. It's like, oh, I've heard this for years. Like, what's the difference? Like, you get me? Like, what? There's no intrigue or curiosity. So you spend hours upon hours working on getting these leads, only to get no's, or only to get ghosted. This results in you being forced to charge low prices, because there's no value. And because there's no value and no unique selling proposition, the prospect is left confused. Like, okay, I kind of get what they do, but I don't. Like, I have to think about it. They come up with these excuses. I have to think about it. There's, they don't really see the value in it. As much as we want to try to explain to them, hey, but it's not gonna really resonate with them. So what do? So what we do is, even if you're selling the same service, you have a lot of competitors around. What we do is, instead of focusing on, hey, this is the process, this is what it looks like, we focus on the end result. And by focusing on the end result, what we do is that we're leveraging your case studies, and we add proof and credibility, and we're focusing on that dream island. So they're right now they're in Hell Island. They want to go to Dream Island, and through those case studies, they know that you can take them there. Now they see value. They're like, oh my God, yes, that this is what I'm gonna get when I hire you. Wow, like, this is the end result. Wow, I want this. And now, like, you're adding proof of credibility. So you're like, okay, they're like, perfect. Okay, this company can take me to where I want to go. You know, and by doing so, you're like I said, it just makes sense. It clicks with your prospect. Now it's easy to understand. You can charge, like I said, premium pricing, and the closing rates will increase dramatically. Trust me when I tell you this. And by with insight is, by packaging these services into valuable, compelling ROI based offers that focus on end results, you're removing yourself from the competitive rat race. Now we're standing out. We're wearing a white shirt, in a black shirt crowd, or vice versa. Think about it that way. So now we have our lead list, our ICP. We create our lead list. We have our strong offers, any different angles, different positioning that is going to help us stand out in, big crowd of competitors. Now it's time to set up our system, set up that custom cold outreach system. So the old way of doing things was, you would hire a team of sales reps, train them for months on end on how to do cold outreach for your service, not knowing if they're going to perform well or not. And then not to mention the other part where you're running constant social media ads, investing thousands of dollars into it without knowing if you're A, targeting the correct audience, or two, or B, getting the results, if any whatsoever. And lastly, you focus on manual outreach, which is not bad, but how many people can you really reach out to? 50, 100 prospects on a good day? Even if you hire more SDRs to help you, more added expense. And now, how many of those prospects are going to be good? And how many of them are going to be bad? So you have to think about all this. So what is the old result with this? Like, hey, ton of money wasted on uncertain social media ads, on trained sales reps that were never going to meet their sales goals in the first place. Hundreds of hours spent with no actual guarantees or actual, like, results on the back end. So what is a new way of doing things? Automation. It's, our system is automated, completely done for you. It's custom. It provides cold outreach at volume, and to reach hundreds upon hundreds of your ICPs through this system, which puts them with, like I said, puts these strong offers into their eyes at a good volume rate. And it only takes a couple days to set up. It comes at little to no risk to you and your company. And by letting us handle the system, we're taking care of all its crucial parts, all its moving parts, all the puzzle pieces, so that you can literally remove yourself from this outbound process that can make the end of what's the end goal? What is the end result? Booked meetings into your calendar week after week after week. Uh, and the best part is that you had pretty much, you just went about your day. You went home, then you got up in the morning, went back to your office with 3 to 5 new meetings in the next week or two. So that's uh, very, very, nice to see, and experience. So by relying on this automated system as a power to scale, focusing on precise targeting, strong offers, high volume rates, it is almost impossible for you not to see the results and an insane ROI, because, like I said, this comes at a close to no, a zero to no risk to you and your company. That's how we want to keep it. So step 4, we have the system, we have the offers lined up, the angles, we have the list ready to go, ready to roll. Now it's time to launch these campaigns, book these discovery calls with the interested ones. So before, companies would do manual market research, study, them, start, do in-depth market research that would take time, hours upon hours each day. And then once you find these ideal prospects, now you have a hard time cloning them, because and this makes your outreach extremely limited. And then on top of that, you're relying on paid ads, referrals. You're sitting in your office with a huge amount of uncertainty. Like, when is my next referral going to come? Is my offer valuable enough? Am I targeting the right people? Will my paid ad campaigns perform? These are just some of the questions that all these things bring into your mind. So because of these generic and basic messages that everybody sees, you're pretty much it's very rare that you'll get like one prospect out of like 300, 400 prospects that you reach out to 500. Because there's limited tools in place, limited strategies in place, very few possibilities to scale. So, what is it that we do different? I said, set up an automated cold outreach system that not only sends compelling initial offers to the right target audience, but follows up accordingly. Because it's not just about saying that initial message. It's about following up accordingly without being annoying, without being pushy, without being salesy. That's hard to do in this current times that we're living in. So, at a right scalable volume rate, the results are actually very limitless. You can really see great results in this with this system if done correctly. So like I said, what's the result? You're gonna end up with a bunch of positive replies and booked meetings. And to even avoid the positive replies going down the drain, we take care of that for you through our inbox management system. So we make sure that your positive replies go from that to actual booked meetings in your copy. We don't want to leave any holes along the way. So because of the automated system features of high messaging, strong messaging at high volumes with precise targeted prospects, plus follow-ups, plus inbox managing, we're not only increasing the open rates, reply rates, booking rates, closing rates, but now you're making sure that the whole outbound process is set up correctly and is taken care of like a newborn baby. Nothing falls through the cracks, which gives us a possibility to produce banger, great results for you and your company and beat our competitors time and time again. So, without further ado, let's quickly recap what we just went through just now. So, all we need to do is you need to identify the target market and build a precise lead list around it for our campaigns. Then we package your services into great, compelling, valuable offers that focus on the end result, that focuses on that end result, on that dream island that you can get for your customers. We set up a done for you automated cold outreach system that sends messages and follow ups to each of these prospects at high volume rates. We reach out to these people at scale and book calls with the interested ones. And we use our inbox management system to make sure they actually book on your calendar. So we do all this, and like I said, you can effortlessly land at least 4 to 8 high quality clients, if not more, every 30 days. And the best part is that we're not using paid ads or relying on referrals. So there are only two ways to achieve this, realistically speaking. Option one is to do it yourself. However, it's going to take time for you to learn how the system works, how the process works, figure out all the moving parts, all the puzzle pieces in order for you to get it right. You're gonna have to hire employees or freelancers, pay them for their work, which is an added expense and time consuming because now you're micromanaging them. You're saying, okay, this one didn't work, now this one works. You have to test, and test. Work every day for about 4 to 5 hours, managing, optimizing, technically revising, making sure the tech setup is done correctly, the system and its campaigns as well. And then, like I said, it requires a lot of time for you to scale because now you have to dedicate yourself to research the market every single day, figure out who your ICP is, be on top of data metrics, and, brainstorm solutions. So wasted time, a lot of wasted time, and efforts into something that could work, but it's gonna take you way longer than you expect. Or option two, you can hire us, Scaling on Demand. We'll take care of every single step from initial tech setup to the launching of the campaigns, to the managing of the campaigns, and ultimately resulting in booked sales meetings with these interested prospects that convert into paying customers. Everything is done for you so you can start generating sales calls with the right prospects in just as little as 14 days from the time we work together. Again, this is for CEOs, founders, owners of software development companies who are struggling with their outbound lead gen process and are wasting tons of money trying to figure it out. So here's what will happen when we work together. You'll be able to effortlessly land 4 to 8 high quality clients every single month, every 30 days. As a result, you'll quickly double your average MRR in a couple months, less than 6 months, I believe, triple or even quadruple your annual recurring revenue within the next year. You'll stop wasting wasting money on uncertain ads that maybe work, maybe don't work, and you can have the opportunity to actually fire the sales reps that are not producing the results that you actually need. So having that peace, having that confidence of knowing there's a predictable cold outreach system, automated, absolutely automated and done for you, working on the back end while you focus on your most important task, on your daily task. So sorry about that, before you would have to spend hours in each and every single day trying to figure out who your ideal prospect is, what message resonates with them, follow up with them, try to get them on booked calls with crazy uncertainties and lag guarantees all the way through. Because as they say out there, time is money. Time is money. So now you can focus on the important things inside your business: closing, service delivery, the fulfillment, all that good stuff, and then let us handle your outbound marketing from A to Z, from start to finish. We'll analyze the current state of your company, study your most profitable target market, and place them on a predictable and cold outbound machine that rams volume every single day. So, if you're interested in seeing how this process would apply to your current business, then go ahead and book a call. See if we're a good fit to work together by clicking the link down below. Um, and I do have to mention that we only work with 5 clients at a time, so spacing is very limited. But so if you're interested in working together, and we truly believe that this business model can help you in your business, make sure to book that call today. Let's not waste time. Let's hop on a call, see if we're right fit for each other. The best part is, like I said, it's a custom done for you service, and it's 100% backed by guarantee and an added bonus for each and every single one of our clients. So this means, yeah, that if we don't deliver the results that you need, you don't pay us a single cent, as it is 100% performance based. And once again, let's summarize what we can do for you or your offers. Let's summarize this offer. So this is what you get. You're gonna get a complete in-depth market research to find that ICP. You're gonna get a custom-made, high-quality lead list of at least 500 prospects each, at least 2 to 3 fresh lists weekly. Valuable, unique, compelling offers made from scratch based on deep market research and leverage through your best case studies and our own personal knowledge. An entire tech setup with custom domains and email accounts ready to use for your campaigns. Fresh cold email campaign launches every single week, at least 500 prospects per campaign. A personal inbox manager ready to move all those positive replies to confirm book calls, and weekly and monthly data metric follow-up and reports. Finally, please keep in mind that this is backed by a guarantee and an added bonus, like I was saying. And we do work with 5 clients. And why do we do this? To ensure maximum service delivery quality. So we actually care for our clients and we want to get them the best results. So that's why we keep the spacing limited. So, as I said, what you need to do to learn more is book a call here, book a call down below, and very excited, looking forward to meeting with you and your sales team and see how we can help you. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.